Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Deluded in the building. What's good, my bro?
Dead, my killing, man. Just enjoying my Friday, man. Dead, but we move in it. We telling me?
I hear
You
it,
got the
bro.
chat as
Yeah,
well.
same, bro. Man's chilling, bro. Man's just chilling, bro. No complaints. Get me. The weather's dead, so
Dead.
I'm just in the yard chilling, fam. You get me? What you
I hear
saying
it,
though,
man.
brother? I know Arsenal, man, are happy today. You know the
Why?
way.
What go? What
I didn't
happened?
even
Talk to
watch
me.
the
What
game,
happened?
you know, but I see Eze done a mad thing. You know what I'm saying? I see Eze scored a mad goal.
Like
I
what?
see the British press giving Foden all the credit as usual. As to
Saka
be
back in. Let's
expected.
not forget that one there.
You know what I'm saying? My man gave him some bobbling pass, you know. Man slapped it in the roof, you know. Man's
They
talking
are
about the assist
fucking
and that.
off Phil Foden, bro. Like, again, Foden's a great player. I've seen him do better assists and not get the bread. Like, it's a simple pass. Take nothing away from Foden. Way a pass is great, but it's just a competent footballer doing competent things. Like, not even to gas up Eze. It's a terrific strike, but this is what me and you tend to talk about all the time with the media. The commentary's lazy. The questions around Tuchel, the questions they were putting forward to Tuchel about the game, lazy. Even the commentary around the goal, let alone you've got Eze and Saka there. Rather than ask Saka like, oh, do you think you responded well to Tuchel saying you need to bag more goals, or asking Eze questions, they're talking about Phil Foden's assist. And I'm convinced people don't know what they're talking about, Rants, because to say that is putting it on a plate, I don't know anything about
You
the
know
game.
what it is, yeah? A pass, great way to pass, because
all of that.
man say it's an easy pass, but you see a lot of the time, if you overhit that pass, you send Eze onto his left foot. Do you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden,
the pass is the most difficult more time.
yeah. So the fact that the weight of the pass was perfect, do you know what I mean? The ball was bobbling a bit, which means he can get the elevation he needs to get on it. But to give more credit to the pass than the finish is crazy. Like that makes
like the Kevin De Bruyne thing. Like,
yeah, it makes no
Foden
sense.
plays better passes than that.
It makes no sense, because on paper it looks like an easy pass, and yeah, like it's a very good pass. But let's not take the piss here. You know them one.
Well, that's what they're doing. You know,
Yeah.
Foden's it's not even to make it about Foden. It's this glamorization in the media with Phil Foden. Anytime it's the Euros and the World Cups, and take nothing away from it in terms of pound for pound talent. I've said it before. I do think Foden at the time was a generational talent. I think in terms of just natural ability, obviously he's not Rooney and all them guys, but he's kind of that ilk of players that have been produced. Take nothing away.
All the ability.
Yeah, he's got all the ability, but it's like you got a man up there and you bred him for mediocre shit, like mediocre stuff by his own standards. It's a great counter attack. It's a great weight of passes you alluded to. It's a great finish from Eze. The game's done, isn't it? Really, I don't understand like why there's a glamorization of it, really. And this ain't nothing new, man.
It's foolishness, bro. Like, bro, like I didn't see the whole game. I don't know how Foden played. Foden's a quality player.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't doubt that, but it's like, bro, that was an eye-catching finish, innit, bro? Like those are one of them. If he scores that in the Prem, that's a goal of the month contender.
That's definitely winning Arsenal's goal of the month.
Yeah. So for man to be talking about the assist, bro, and this is exactly why when it comes to England, yeah, man, them are always just indifferent about what's going on, because man just take the piss, bro. Like
they're the first to tear down Foden as well. Like the same ones bigging him up are the same ones, God forbid, if he flatters to deceive at the tournament again, they're the same ones saying he's overrated, blah, 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 and the rest of it. And it's not even just exclusive to Foden. Like, I mean, me and you have been doing YouTube a long time. We've been watching football even longer. Same goes with the chat. We all know with the Rashfords, the Sakas, the Sanchos, and many before him, and many that will come after, Miles Lewis-Skelly even. It's never going to stop, man. This is the problem in this nation. But I've learned to live with it. It is where it is now, man.
No, 100%, man. So it's just one of those things, bro. And it couldn't have done his confidence any harm anyway, bro, because the goals ain't flowing in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, this is what the international break is for, bro. Like, if you want your players to come back fit and you want them to come back with a bit of confidence as well.
You're right there, Rants, and that's something like I tweeted it when Eze scored that. Like, I like what Eze's been and all those sort of things, but whatever you did, whatever you've been doing in training, bring that to the Emirates, in it, because obviously as the season progresses now, big up my attackers, big up the whole team, big up my defense, big up Declan Rice, but whether your name is Gyökeres, Eze, Bukayo Saka, yada, 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 I need you lot to go through real good patches of form, kind of find your feet now, and the collective will take care of itself. So, yeah, come back to London Coley with that same kind of drive to score those goals, man. It does raise in question, is it a left wing thing for Eze? I won't lie, that's something that's been said with Arsenal fans.
I think it has to be. I thought that's what you brought him into play there.
I thought he's a Swiss Army knife. Like, when I look at Eze, you got to have a role that you're great at, but you can play as a 10, you can play left or right sided 8, you could play left wing. I thought you were just on a plug and play thing. Now, granted, I do think if Odegaard's, to be fair, when Odegaard got injured, he did test out Mikel Arteta. Odegaard, the game Odegaard got injured, it was Odegaard, Eze, and I think Rice. Zubimendi was to the bench.
Yeah, that was mad attacking.
Yeah, but as you know, that's not going to be kind of the thing. When Odegaard's fit, he's going to be playing with those two behind him. Naturally, that opens up the door for Eze. The problem is, though, if I'm honest with you and we assume Odegaard's fit today and we're playing Spurs tomorrow and everybody's fit, I don't know if I start Eze. I'm not saying I wouldn't, because, if Odegaard's coming back from fitness, he wouldn't. I know I wouldn't start you left wing, because I think Trossard's going through a real good run of form. Again, as much as we know Trossard isn't the left winger we necessarily want, like, we want a guy that we could look at for 30 odd games. As we all know, when you get a chance and you take it, I can't say he shouldn't be playing. And I reckon Trossard's our best attacking player and one of our best players at this moment in time. So I don't know if the North London derby, if it was tomorrow, if I'd necessarily start Eze. But yeah, man.
I hear it, bro. You know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Make sure we get the lights up, man.
Run the lights.
People are still on their way in, and yeah, bro, this thing right here, bro. The PR for Foden is insane. We know this already. He's a player I rate. Remember when my man got the Paul Gascoigne trim and flopped and no one spoke about it?
Hey, tell them about it because they were gassing that tournament. Like Saka's got to go left back, Grealish, this, that, the other. They all shine more. They were gassing him. They were gassing Phil Foden.
The man got the full trim, you know, with the little side
thing.
slits and everything like that. Exactly. This is the reason why he's playing well now. He's gone back to basics. Man's got his hair black again. Man's growing the top out and that. Man said that. Man's, you know what I mean? He's on a spiritual journey now. You know what I'm saying? And when he done the trim thing, it didn't bang. There was no repercussions in the media, bro.
Yeah, because you know when it's our fault, you got an attitude problem, you're like a rock star. And unfortunately, in this nation, people think, let's call it for what it is, elements of racism. Man, just think if you're saying it's only like saying the N-word, it's how you speak about us. It's reducing our players that are technically proficient, like a Paul Pogba, just to physicality. Don't get it twisted. You can talk about physicality if it's there. You know, it's those kind of chatter, and it's never going to stop, man. And where I look at Phil Foden, like, I did think you're a quality player. Like me and Rants have given you your flowers. I did think you'd be a lot better and more of a mainstay for City and definitely England at this moment in time.
Yeah, we thought he would have kicked on more than he has, innit?
You see what I'm saying? I remember, I couldn't tell you the year, Rants, here, but there was a time I think even Matisse was here way back when. And we all said, yeah, when the Kevin De Bruyne's, the Gundowans, the Agueros, all them guys that were around, were like, soon you're going to look at City and you're going to think Phil Foden and you need him to be a difference maker. We're slyly crossing over into that kind of thing. Like
you could argue that Cole Palmer's probably gone past him.
Palmer's better for England than Foden. Like, I'm not even Foden does well, England's great, but Saka's done more. Grealish, not last year, I think the years before, but Palmer, Grealish, flipping Saka, Bear man have done more, bro. Yeah, Bear man have done more. So yeah, Foden, just have a good season. You started well, keep it going, innit? No, I don't agree with that comment about overrated. I think people bred. I think it's the PR thing, so you could say overrated. But
I think people don't treat him the way they say that they perceive him. Because if you perceive a player as great, you don't give them applause for basic shit. You don't do that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them things where if you genuinely think a player's a top player, you don't gas up a pass like that for the Eze goal. It's normal.
Mediocre standards.
It's normal because if De Bruyne plays that pass, no one says, how much do you give credit to the pass? Like, it's just because you just expect man to do these things.
I'm even disappointed in Lee Dixon, man, because he's the one on the commentary just chatting off, bro. Like, it's laziness, bro. And this is why people, obviously, TV, traditional media is kind of dying. You know, people ourselves in younger, in and around that age group, people are not really sitting down and watching TV. So you're already fighting a losing battle. So the minimum is you could attract people. Like, how can us, like, let's have it right. As much as we think we know ball and all these things, which we do, we're just normal people. These men are ex-pros, been in scenarios that we couldn't even fathom. They know all of these little bits of insight, and it's just continuous, whether it's for England or in the Premier League, it's continuous, lazy analysis. This is why it's meaty, bro. It's a little gate-kept thing, and we're going to be here all the time talking about this. Like, did you even see, and they're tone deaf as well. Did you see the Sky Sports? They're trying to, I can't remember what it's called, but they got like a TikTok channel, like trying to target like the galley that watch ball. Tone deaf, bro. Like, mad tone deaf. I guarantee when you got 5 minutes, breathe the TikTok. Mad tone deaf, especially in this day and age.
It's a mad thing. The whole England thing is mad, isn't it? It's all about narratives, guys.
Exactly.
That's what I've always said. Like, even let me read this too cool thing. At the moment, if we keep structure, Foden thing cannot play together. Now he's right. You know what I mean? And we'll get onto that, guys. We'll get onto the tactical side of what Tuchel's saying, because I completely agree with that. Also, someone said, do we think this is the best bunch of players England have available to pick from? Absolutely not. Do you know what I'm saying? However,
what period though? Like, apart from the golden generation, I'd say, yeah.
You know why? Because you know what it is? Because football's changed so much now, and there's so many because of how systems have evolved in football, and also because of how the teams have evolved. Because that, like man said, there was no United players in the squad. Back in the day, Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea was just the England squad.
Yeah. And a
That's what it
couple
was.
other dons dashed in there.
You
Even
see what I'm
Liverpool,
saying?
slyly. Like, I'll read your stream. No,
Yeah.
it was either your stream or it was with Troops. But like, you lot were talking about England. I think Monts was like, bro, Liverpool ain't even got no players in there. Like,
You see what
you
I'm
knew
trying
what
to say?
Stevie G was going to be there.
But this is what I mean. But this is not the best group of players England have had. This is probably the biggest variety of players from different clubs, yeah, that England have selected from.
I say there's more abundance. There's more
exactly
abundance.
because the thing is, yeah, we had loads of ballers for England, but a lot of the time, because systems hadn't evolved, there was no room for a Letitia or something like that. Because man were like, rah, he don't really move too much. Where's he gonna play? Because we're only playing 4-4-2.
And if we keep it chill, like that golden generation, the Sol Campbells, the Ashley Coles, the Wayne Rooney's, the Gerrards, the Lampards, all of them, Rios, like the whole list goes on. They underperformed, bro.
Bro, because bro, look at that, bro. We had Sol Campbell, Rio Ferdinand, John Terry, Ledley King, and those are just them four, from the centre backs. That's ignoring everyone else.
And don't forget, when you have players like Michael Carrick, we couldn't fit these dons in the team.
There you go.
They couldn't fit the dons in the team.
Brother, Carrick is better than all the midfielders that England have now.
Carrick could have been the glue,
he went in the
like,
squad.
it was just, and then Scholes every now and again, they're forcing him out wide.
Bro,
like, dead,
Carrick went in the England squad and he's better than all the midfielders England have right now.
Yeah,
and them
but
times man had Carrick.
I'd say there's more of an abundance, and I think the team at this moment in time, not even just
but
this,
the level, the overall level is not as high though. But
there's
more
they're a better cohesive unit. I'll give them that, and there's more of an abundance. But like, strongest 11 you could name in this generation, and that time, I'll go in with that time.
100%, especially when you look at the shooters. Harry Kane could play in any generation because he's an absolute madman. However,
I can't lie, I do think Rants, the strongest 11 we could think of right now, and that obviously I actually think this generation will beat them because they're a better unit. I genuinely believe that.
See, the reason why I don't think they would, is just because it's one of them ones where when I look at that generation there and what they'd won and the finals they played in,
they never done that,
and the leadership,
all underperformed.
England don't have a John Terry.
True.
England don't have a Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, but when it was crunch time, these man
all,
like even Rooney, love Rooney to bits as a neutral, but England, you were on nothing. Like none of these guys were on nothing.
I hear all of that, but I hear all of that. But remember who they were up against. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
they were up against, because that England team were dogs, but they were up against bigger dogs. This England team right now, there ain't no dogs in that England team.
Do you know what it would be like, Rants? It's like if you cast your mind back, people in the chat, you see, like in PE, when you might have all the best dons in your class on one team, and then you got a little decent one, and the decent one wins. That's why I think these lot would beat them, because there's too much. That time they did look like individuals. They fully did, and I think all of them bottled it. I'll be real. I like from the Rios to the Sols, all the way up
I think they could have done better, but deluded. Them man were up against real ballers like Totti and Pirlo. They weren't up against.
Remember how they used to bottle though, Rents?
I hear it, but they were bottling. They were playing proper teams though.
But do you know what I'm saying? Half the time, bro, penalties we knew
they was playing proper teams though.
Yeah, no, they was. They
were playing proper teams though. I hear what you're saying, but they were playing against proper teams. Like when I look back here, all like the Pyre Mash Englishman like Kevin Nolan and all them man there, bro. Do you know how many goals Kevin Nolan would score box crashing in football right now? Because bro, man are talking about Jude Bellingham, box crashing at Real Madrid. They didn't watch Kevin Nolan for Bolton, because that bro was the OG box crasher. Scoring overhead kicks, everything you can think of.
But
do you know what I'm saying?
Football's different, man. It's like the managers are the ones playing. It's like the managers are playing real life FIFA, man. If I'm honest with you, like micromanaging, them man had to figure it out themselves.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Not to sound all old school.
You man go watch Premier League goal of the months. I don't even know if they still do those things on Sky Sports, where they show you the goal of the months from all the years and that. You go watch that.
Crackers.
And then you see what these man were really on.
Crackers, 9
Do you know
times
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These man were on foolishness, bro. Like, these man were on slapping shots from 40 yards.
Didn't even have the 30 boots as well.
Bro. Do you understand?
Yeah, the sports
these man were playing with ankle weights on compared to what these man are playing with, and they're slapping off the crossbar.
The man you had to have the proper shin patch. You could not do the little greenish things and all them like nah.
Bro, it was mad. I'll be honest. So, like, a lot of the stuff that we give man credit for now, do you know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff we give credit for now was basic stuff. And remember now, coaching to a certain degree is a lot more tactical and a lot more advanced. One of England's biggest problems is, they were so one-dimensional when it came to systems that they didn't know how to utilize their players. Even what is it? I got this Carlo Ancelotti, for instance, like this Carlo quote, man said, he said the system's not the most important part of the job. You have to find a system that adapts well to the players.
Exactly.
The players have to be comfortable in the system. You don't have to put the players in a system or a position that they don't like. There's no winning system. The system you put in place has to be evolved by the players.
Exactly. And even when you break it down, like we all know systems exist, but systems don't exist. Like,
and I think that's what Tuchel's trying to do with this England team.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But if you've got a man like Terry Venables, with proper ballers, what's he gonna do with them? If you give that England team a proper manager that can coach, they'll absolutely destroy this one.
Systems don't even matter because like, even this, we live in a day and age here where people think they're mad experts, bro. You could play 4 at the back and actually in game it's a free and build up play, and then it can go into a 5. It's a fluid system.
Brother, do you think Saka's getting changed out of Ashley Cole? You think Saka's getting changed out of Ashley Cole?
1,000,000%, bro.
Be honest.
Be honest. Yeah. Bro, I've seen Saka bore up and bun up these dickheads.
Brother, Saka's getting subbed off after 20 minutes against Ashley Cole. He won't be able to go past him. Never.
You're putting my 2 people against each other.
Brother, he'll lock him up, bro. Let's be real. He'll lock this up.
It'll be an even encounter.
Bro, let's be real. He'll lock him up.
It'll be an even encounter.
Nah, brother. He'll lock him up, bro. Ashley Cole was dealing with CR7s and that. And you think Saka's nah, bro.
Sakadinho, bro.
Take him off.
Dealing with him.
This is what it is like. This is the reality, bro. Like that England team have these man on the manners. Gerrard versus Rice and that. That's what I'm saying.
Boy, Rice, boy, when the lights are bright, I know Declan's on.
It's not happening, bro. I'll be honest. It's not happening.
I'm Foden
with Carrick Foden, bruv. Them man are done. Bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like this is the reality. The problem with England was the lack of flexibility that they had in the system, bro. I'm telling you, these England players we got now, because we get to watch all of them and they all play like at a decent level, like what's his name? At Aston Villa, the light skin youth.
Morgan Rogers,
decent player, but he's just decent. You get nowhere near the England squad. That England squad.
This generation wins the midfield battle.
Bro, he'll be cutting the oranges for that England squad. You cutting the oranges, mate. Like, bro, we have to be honest. We're cutting the oranges. Nowhere near it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So, like, we have to be 100%. Like the Elliot Andersons of this world and that. Like, I rate him. I want him at Man United. Getting nowhere near that.
You're not going to end up with him. The only thing I'd say with Elliot, I think you got more capacity to get more goals because if anyone
he does.
There's many times he could pull the trigger. He don't. He's cold. Don't know why Newcastle sold him, but boy, yeah. Cold.
Nah, that's what I mean. So this England squad, I think there's a lot of players that are on a similar level. Do you know what I mean? I think the older England squad had like 8s and 9s players. We've got bare 7.5s in this England squad, and that's not even a disrespect.
Saka 10, Lewis Skelly when he's there 10, SA 10. You know my thing. Ben White loaded. Hey, don't fuck around and call up Max Dowman, It's different.
You see what I mean?
Jamaica, England, Brazil. One of them
need to stop this. World Cup. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop this. But Harry Kane's my shooter, though. Like I said, Harry Kane could play in any.
Another Haaland talent. Kane as well.
Harry Kane could play in any generation, bro. Like Harry Kane, for me, is the best England striker that man's seen play, bruv. So it is what it is. And because he plays for Tottenham, because he played for Tottenham, you can't admit it. But Harry Kane, brother,
best striker. He's up there, but best.
For me, he's the best.
So he's better than Wazza. What are you talking about for England?
I think, if I take away Rooney's aggression and his physicality, Kane's better.
Nah, man. Kane's a baller. Don't get it twisted. I actually think Kane's kind of misprofile.
No, I would play them both if I had them. It would be Kane and Rooney for me.
Because he is a goal scorer. He's a typical striker, but like,
because I don't rate Shearer up there
like
that.
Deep into the 10.
And there's no one else.
Rooney's better than him, man. Rooney better than him, fam.
I think Rooney's physicality is the reason why people think Rooney's better than Kane.
Rooney's got that over him.
Rooney's got what over him?
Cool.
Rooney's got what over him?
The only playmaking. Rooney's vision, and that's better than Kane's.
Yeah,
Kane's is fucking out of
Kane
this
can
world.
pass
That's why I
better
was
than
saying
Rooney.
I
I'll
think
be
he's
honest.
misprofiled at times, but Rooney's range is better than him. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to
Nah.
see Kane play centre mid. Rooney's better
Bro,
than him,
I
man.
swear down, yeah.
Rooney better than
Bro,
him.
watch Harry Kane. Harry Kane can pass like Kevin De Bruyne, bro. Like
I
Kane
don't
can,
know
bro.
about
Rooney
that.
can't pass like Harry Kane.
But I think in this country, people just, and he is a traditional striker, number 9, all of that. But people kind of just think of it like that. They don't. It's almost to the point where he dropped so much into midfield, and Kane was doing it before this kind of influx now, to the point where people read. But Rooney's better than him. The only thing I will say is I think Kane's turned up for England way more than Wayne Rooney. I'll say that.
Yeah, but the one thing I would say is, yeah, Harry Kane, yeah, is more like Teddy Sheringham, bro. Like Harry Kane, people think that Harry Kane's like an out and out 9 because he could finish, but
yeah, exactly.
Harry Kane's playmaking is ridiculous, bro. Like man's playing him dropping into midfield at Bayern and playing like flipping Tom Brady, bro. Like I can't lie, Harry Kane's
I don't know
passing,
about Kevin De Bruyne passing though.
No, bro,
delete
it. I beg you.
level.
I swear to you, bro.
His passing
Harry Kane's passing is crazy, bro.
No, it is crazy, but Kevin De Bruyne, we're gone too far now.
No, but I'm telling you, like, brother, and bro, I saw every single year of Rooney, yeah, from his debut up until when he was in midfield, dying for us under Van Gaal, blood, and I wanted him sold. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a question for you then, Rants, to settle all of this, yeah. You're going on a night out. Are you bringing Rooney or Kane?
Oh, Rooney, blood.
Exactly. Rooney's better than, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Rooney's better than, man. Rooney's playmaking is better than. Rooney's better.
I hear that. Do you know what I'm saying? But Wazza, like, if man take
one pint and he's going home.
Bro, if I look at a player, yeah, like, if I don't know the players that I'm going to have on my team, yeah, and someone says you have to choose between Rooney or Kane, I'll pick Rooney because of Rooney's physicality, innit? Because I don't know what else I'm going to have. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to just pure footballing ability, away from the athleticism and that, Harry Kane for me is, bro, he's the best I've seen, innit?
I'm going to go with Wazza, man.
It's one of them ones. And Harry Kane probably would have played for Man United if Fergie was still in charge, because he would have spent 100 million on Kane. He would have.
To be fair, yeah. He wouldn't have been
it's just Kane's legacy, yeah, is going to be the stench of Tottenham Hotspur. Like, he won't be able to get rid of, unfortunately. So, because Kane breaks the Premier League record if he plays for Man United. He breaks it, and he wouldn't have gone to Bayern if he was at Man United. He went to Bayern because he was at Spurs. You see what I'm saying? So Kane would have beaten Alan Shearer's record. I don't know if Kane's scored as many goals as Rooney in the Prem, but if he hasn't, he can't be far behind. He can't be far behind. So
I'm going with Wazza.
So it's one of them ones where I think Harry Kane's legacy is cemented, and I think when he wins the league this season, and he'll be in a conversation for the champs as well. So he's already beaten Rooney's record. Bro, I didn't even see.
I don't know if Kane's next game in the Champions League is gonna get dark.
Kane's third all time in the Prem. I didn't even know he was that high up. So for me,
in the Prem or in the Prem,
bro.
Shout out Kane. I remember
for me, Harry Kane is as well. You know, that's I understand the Rooney shots.
Kane Rooney was something else, like 18 for Spurs week in, week out. Like, if it wasn't for flipping Tim Sherwood, it would have went, or whoever it was, it could have, or even
Tim Sherwood, yeah.
It could have went left because he was on loan and just in and around. Shout out Kane, man.
Yeah. Now I think Harry Kane will get the respect he deserves when he retires, isn't it?
But as long as you can look
he's
back,
still writing his story.
Even this respect thing, Rants, like, I'm not saying you necessarily, but even this, like, I know people will say whatever they want, but if you're up there for, like, England for scoring goals, if you're up there in the Prem, you've been a professional footballer, you've played for your country at multiple tournaments, you've won stuff at Bayern, bro, no one can talk down on your name. Like, people will always do the and ahhing and moving goalposts, but that almost didn't happen for Kane. Like, he was that close from leaving Spurs. Shout out Kane.
Yeah, nah, Kane different, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I'd rather Alan Shearer just because he's more on fighting, but it's cool. I like that.
I hear it. But nah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, Kane scored 100 goals for Bayern already, and it feels like he just went there. Like, he's a monster. So yeah, man. Man have to respect Harry Kane, bro. He's a real shooter, man. Do you know what I mean? It'll be interesting to see what England do in the next tournament, because Tuchel's saying the right things, but it's whether Tuchel can put it all together. Obviously, England have hired Tuchel because they believe that he can go a step further than Gareth Southgate.
In it because Southgate got finals. Reality. Simple.
That's what I'm saying. For me, he has to win it, bro. he has to win it, bro, because they didn't bring man in to do the nearly man thing.
Exactly. You might look better, you might sound better, your tactics might be better. Like, respectfully to Gareth Southgate, Tuchel's held in high regards, rightly so. You know, he's a good coach and all of that. But if you don't get to the final as a minimum or win it, regardless of if man talk about France and England this and England that, bro, you failed, bro. Like, you not even failed, you just haven't done it. You haven't got better. Because there was that feeling of 2 finals. Southgate, I wouldn't say overperformed, but no one expected him to get to 2 finals. But you've got to 2 finals. You ain't got over the line. We're going to bring someone who can. If you don't do that, it's left. I'll always admire Tuchel for taking the job with hardly any time. Obviously, not to make it like that, but a German managing England, you know how some guys are going to continue. Dead if you don't win it. Dead. You have to win it. I don't care about France. I don't care about Brazil. We're England, mate, and it needs to come home. It's coming home anyways. England, Brazil, or Jamaica. One of the 3 winning this. This is what I'm saying.
Bro,
there's no reason Jamaica can't. In fact, we got a must win still. We have to beat Carousel still. It's dark.
You're mad, man. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you making of what Tuchel said about Kane, Foden, and Bellingham? Did you see that, bro? Obviously, Bellingham's out of favor right now. I don't really rate Bellingham like that anyway, so I don't care. But yeah, would you make of that, bro? Because the last few England teams, they've almost tried to make him like a main man, and Tuchel's kind of come in and said, nah.
Well, his comments around, I can't play all of them. I agree with you can't play all of them. For me, Bellingham's always got to be involved, man. I think he's cold, but it's a long tournament. Like, Foden might have to play here, Palmer the other. You can't put them all in because, you know, I'm 30. You're a couple years older, man. In England, what have we seen? We've seen that thing of trying to put all of the wavy dons in 111. It doesn't bang. So you're going to have to box cleverly. I don't think Tuchel's wrong. I don't think he's wrong when he asked Saka to score more goals, which he's done. I don't think he's been wrong about Palmer. I don't think he's been wrong about, you know, a squad selection. I don't think he's wrong about that because it's not a cohesive unit. And obviously Tuchel's had less time. So we can't rock up in the World Cup next year and be talking about a midfield that ain't played together. We all know the one that you probably bet your hat on, you know, Rice is going to be playing in midfield. We don't know if it's Bellingham. We don't know if it's Rodgers. Elliot Anderson ain't put a foot wrong and he's got a good thingy. I personally think Elliot Anderson and Wharton, they should be on the plane. I don't know, though. Because even Tuchel, he said something like, and I use the term tens loosely in it, or the term tens loosely, yeah. He said, we're not calling up all the tens. So when he said that, I thought, they're all different. But that could apply to Palmer, the Grealishes of this world, the Fodens, the
Palmer
Morgan
and
Rodgers.
Grealish, they can play also out wide.
No, but that's what I mean. They loosely can play everywhere. But that tells me all of the names I said, and maybe some I've forgotten. Not everyone's rolling. I think Palmer has to be there. You don't bring Palmer, you're smoking crack. Personally, I think Rodgers, you're in the kind of talking kind of. You're in the talk. Bellingham, I don't know, man. He does a bit of mind games with Jude Bellingham, man. And there's another high-profile England player. For the life of me, I can't remember who. But he keeps doing the mind games thing where he's like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm on calling them up. And I don't know if that's trying to get a reaction to apply yourself more in training or when you're playing for England under him or when you're playing for your country. But, yeah, he said not everyone's rolling. We know Palmer's going to be there. I think Grealish should go.
Yeah, Palmer has to go. Yeah. Palmer's one of England's best players. You know what it is, yeah? It's like...
You can't not to bring Palmer. You're smoking crack.
But I think like with Grealish, for instance, Grealish
you miss Palmer more than Foden. Fuck it.
But I think there's more chance of man not bringing Grealish
not rolling,
and then...
Rants, let's be real. Grealish
and then saying a reason why he didn't bring Jack, because Jack's easy to leave out. Just because of the off the field
me and you both know he's not rolling. We know Grealish ain't rolling. I want him to, but he's not rolling.
It's the off the pitch stuff where it's easy to leave Jack Grealish out.
It's easy to just
and
what goes against Grealish is, at least for the others like Palmer's, Foden's, Bellingham's, Rodgers, you can play in not obviously Grealish can, but you can play in the other roles. And a couple of these man, you could do the workhorse football nerd thing that Tuchel might want. Grealish ain't the guy for that. Like you saw it with Pep. Foden, I mean, Grealish not rolling. I don't know if Rashford's rolling. I actually starting to change my talk around Rashford.
I think he likes Rashford, yeah. He likes players like that. If Raheem was playing regularly, he would have taken him, you know, the ones, because them man have got experience. They got a bit of pace to be the difference maker. And Tuchel likes that because he don't really coach attacking. So he just needs them players with a bit of pace that can do the off-the-cuff kind of unpredictable things.
But if I'm honest with you, Rants, I think the England thing's not going to bang for 2 reasons. If Kane's having an off day, I don't really rate, not that I don't rate, but the other strikers, it's a bit left.
Yeah, if you're not bringing Ivan Toney, the rest of them man are cooked, bro.
I'm not convinced in the whole...
Watkins ain't it.
Yeah,
Who
and
else
I'm not
man got?
convinced
What
in
the
our
lap?
defensive options. Widespread. It's not that they're bad players. I'm not convinced in the centre half pairings or the centre half options. I think, look, O'Reilly, Miles Lewis Skelly, if he gets called up, Livermento, Spence, all these men, they're good players. They're very good players. But we both know when you start talking about World Cups and experience, and yeah, granted, they've never been thrown into that kind of thing. But I think in a World Cup, that's where you're kind of leveraging that. They're inexperienced right back. It's a bit left. I think defense is the reason it's not going to bang for England.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, Deluded. That's why when we was comparing the England squads of yesteryear, bro, we got bare players now. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're not world level players. They're not. Livermento I rate highly. Do you know what I'm saying? But him,
international football's that next thing.
All these other men, they're not world level players. They're not. They're just good Premier League players. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas we used to have, we had a squad full of world level players, bro. That man could take to the world level.
Unpopular opinion, and this might be what people can say what they want. I think you have to call up Harry Maguire. I think Harry Maguire has to be on that plane.
Call up Maguire has to go, bruv.
Yeah, Maguire has to go. Maguire has to go. Him and Pickford don't let down the country. Yeah. I'm not saying I wish we wasn't in a realm, as we said earlier. We were talking about Rio and Ledley King and Sol Campbell, the best of the lot, and all of those guys. Yeah, to be talking about Harry Maguire, but he needs to be there, bro. Like him and Gurhey or him and Stones. Past that, it's not bad. I like Konza. It's a bit. Kwanzaa's getting called up as well. You can't have a Konza and a Kwanzaa in the squad.
But look at the names we're talking about. This is why this England team are cooked. They're cooked, and this is why Gareth Southgate.
It's too late for that.
Man is saying, why aren't we playing the 3-4-3 that he won the Champions League with? I think that he'll draw for that formation in the latter rounds. Yeah. When he needs a bit more security. I think
he does. Be trying that thing now?
He should be, but bro, you know what these managers are like. Yeah. You know them ones there. He should be trying it now.
Because if you just rock up in the World Cup and try these things, they're intelligent footballers. You're a great coach and stuff, but we all know it takes time to get everyone up to speed with that. It's dead. You've got to pick players that have played in the back three.
Think, right, I've got a few players that I think are either tactically flexible enough to do it, or they know the system roughly.
Then you might
anyway.
City have played the free at the back. You probably need to bring White.
Yeah, City have played a free at the back. So City players will know it. Chelsea players will know it.
That. Stones can do that.
If you bring Man United players will know it. If you bring Spurs players will know it because their manager now has used the free at the back. So I think maybe
even that's a mind games because just because you've done it at club level, international football might be the same formation as you know yourself. At club level, you might tell the right-sided centre half when we have the ball, you need to do X. My man for England is telling you to do Y. This ain't looking good, man. You've kind of killed the optimism I had for it. It's coming home still. Now I'm starting to do the maths. It's looking dark.
This is what I'm trying to say. So they might know. They might look at it and say, you know what, these men have done it before. So you get me.
Your club needs to loan out Kobe Mainoo because he needs to be on that plane. He's not going to be on that plane if he's not playing. You're not doing him dirty.
Taking it, bro. Man United are cooked. They're saying that they've told Xerxes and Kobe that they're not leaving in January, which is mad to me because you're not playing them. And then on top of that, not only are you not
it's a numbers
playing them, but it's just mad disrespectful because when they do get the opportunity, the thing is with football fans, they don't understand that as a footballer, you need to keep the engine warm. Do you know
what are they going to say, Rants? And again, you do have to take your
chances and he didn't take it. That's what man are going to say.
No, they're going to say, oh, that's why the gaffer doesn't play him. But my man ain't played for the 21s. He's not played football. Of course, my man's going to be spent after half an hour, bro. Like, it's a mind game. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because you do have to, whether you play 1 minute or 90, you do have to take your chances. But when you're not playing and you're not in the rhythm, and man, just here's your chance, do your thing, bro. You're relying on a miracle. It's dead. It's dead. 100%. If I was, I don't know, man. Maybe Kobe Mainoo was told, yo, in the summer, you're not leaving under any circumstances. Maybe he thought he could still do a thing, but you're fucking about in a World Cup year, man.
No, facts. So big up Ken for the super chat. Man said, do I rate Brazil's chances? Neymar's
1 million percent.
Gives in the most hate, but his body has to adjust after the imbalances and atrophy of ACL. 100% it does need to adapt.
Football but also, Neymar a World Cup.
Neymar will have to adapt the way he plays, and he will. The reason why I give Brazil a chance is not just because they're Brazil, because that means they got a chance by default, but also
they got Martinelli.
But also the climate. Martinelli ain't one of the melanated Brazilians. You know them ones.
Nah, he's called generational
climate.
Talent,
The climate alone.
Martinelli cooked him. He called him
Nah,
up. He said,
bro.
keeping
Nah,
Rodrigo and
bro.
that man on the
You get
bench.
me?
Yeah.
The climate.
Martinelli's done more for Brazil
They're playing
than
in South
fucking
America,
Vinicius and
right?
Rodrigo.
They're playing in South America. Well, in America, Mexico or something. I think the World Cup is in, so it's going to be hot. Do you know what I mean? Brazil playing in the heat. It's always going to favor them, bro. Because like, what was it? The last. What did we watch? We watched the
Qatar in
Club World Cup. It was hot, bro. And look how well the Brazilian teams done in the Club World Cup because of the climate. They were moving to teams.
See, now,
you know what I mean?
Again, going back to what we were talking about with England, that makes me think it's a myth for England because I'm sure I saw a rumor that I don't know what, but Tuchel's trying to do something around preparing them for warm weather and all of those things.
Yeah,
it's dark.
But
I don't want to hear
they'll
them
do
excuses.
well. They'll do well because the Heat, yeah, bro. You saw the teams that did well in that tournament, and a lot of them it's the climate and also it's the ability to keep possession. I think England struggle in possession, and you don't want to be running in hot climates like this. So
it's like pre-season vibes, isn't it? Even in this country, bro, that's the worst.
You don't want to be running. So Brazil definitely have a chance. I think out of all the European teams, you can't look past Spain because of the way that they move the football. Do you know what I'm saying?
They got good players, man. The Zuba Mendes, the Mikel Marinos, you know the vibes. Euro winners as well.
But this is it. Facts. In the Club World Cup, the South African teams and the Brazilian teams look the best. They played the best football because they were adapted to the climate.
Fuck that, Rants. We're England, man. It's coming home, mate.
I hear it, but bro, honestly, a lot of them European man ain't really got a chance in this climate. I think the only European team I would back to go far is Spain. Other than that, I expect to see a South American team or South American teams in the final. If it ends up being Brazil, Argentina, I wouldn't be surprised.
Football can't gift Argentina another World Cup, man. The gifted name Messi one. Take nothing away from the great man. We all watched that World Cup. Take nothing away from Messi. We all know, especially the Netherlands game, we all know there's a conspiracy that was going on. If they can do that for Messi, I'm just saying do that for Neymar. Neymar deserves it because Neymar wins that. There's a lot of dickheads who shut up about my man's overrated and he's this and that. Like he's not the
even though as an individual, he's done everything that he needs to do. But
bro, Rants, doesn't it piss you off? Man talk mad about Neymar, you know, like crazy.
Yeah, but bro, but the same man that talk mad about Neymar, the same man that are giving Foden the credit for Eze's goal, blood. It's all the same. It's all the same. Like
trust.
This is football. Do you know what I'm saying? Because anyone that knows football, you can't watch Neymar and see what this guy does with a football and think he's not one of the best players of his generation because he is. It's not debatable.
No, because Rants, people are not going to speak about, let's be real, the Brazilian generation has been shit for Neymar. Like, yes, all the legends before him, they had other Spartans around him. That's big shit. They're not going to talk about the Confederations Cup. I'm sure he stayed at Santos until he was like 23, even got Ballon d'Or nominations in that country. God forgive me if I've got this wrong, but I'm sure the 2015 Champions League run, that whole run, Neymar was moving mad. Big up Messi.
Neymar, bro, he was the best player in that team. For that season, for MSN, Neymar was the best.
Neymar's been the best player in the world, excluding Ronaldo and Messi when they took it and they were moving mad with it. He's cold.
Bro, Neymar was incredible that season specifically. And the funny thing is, the same man, like I said, that rate Desiree Doué will try and shit on Neymar's legacy, bro. Do you know what I mean? And this doesn't make sense.
Doué, but baby Neymar, no.
You know,
can do 1-2 steals. You can't talk to him, bro.
And this is the problem. And the thing is, you know the reason why
with Fred, bro.
The reason why the Neymar thing is even more absurd, is because you can't even use the stats thing with Neymar because he's got crazy stats as well.
What mad stats? And I don't even care about that. He's got mad stats. I've referred to my eyes. Neymar's
usually they use stats to try rub players out. You can't even do that to Neymar because his stats are insane as well. So
Neymar's cold.
The hate that he gets here, like, it's actually irrational.
He's not better than my GOAT, but he's better than my GOAT.
Yeah, bro, he's a madman. So
can't even say his name.
It's one of them ones where injuries or no injuries, because no one, bro, R9's one of the most injured players here of all time, and he still gets his respect.
Exactly.
He still gets it. Do you know what I mean? So we can't talk about injuries because Neymar's more available than R9 was, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've seen Neymar 5 times with my own eyes watching games, and every time dumbfounded. Like, obviously, I've seen Messi, I've seen many a player. Neymar is fucked, bro.
Ridiculous.
Some of the skills my man does, I didn't even know a leg could do that with a football.
Bro,
like, it's crazy.
I'm telling you. So, like, man, the way Neymar gets disrespected is crazy, innit? Do you know what I mean? So, like, it would be great if he won a World Cup, but for me, you should not be determining a man's legacy based on a World Cup when he played in one of the weakest Brazilian generations that I've seen, bro.
Yeah,
Because
but
I
Rants, you're
grew up
speaking facts.
expecting
Man don't
Brazil to
care
be
about that
favourites
though.
for the World Cup every single year.
Man are not going to care about that. Let's be real as well. Yeah, we all know, regardless of the World Cup for Argentina, Messi was cold. Like Messi's like, I'm not going to waffle about Messi. It's Messi in it, but there was an element of that. If Messi didn't win that World Cup, there's even big up Cristiano Ronaldo, because I do think people are disrespectful to him. But people were sitting there and saying, "Oh, Ronaldo's won something with his country. Messi ain't risen up nothing." You have to bust case. You have to. Everyone that knows football, even these agenda dons, yeah, you know what Neymar's done. You know what Neymar's on. But they're gonna chat shit, bro. So win me that World Cup, and everybody, like, there's nothing you can say now, innit? It's done. It's done. And as for that comment, Neymar made everyone hop on YouTube to watch Skillmas. I don't know about that. There was a couple other players before him, but big up you for that.
Ronaldinho was the guy, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Headbands. Are you mad?
Yeah. So yeah, it's one of them things. 1 second,
Big up
brother.
us,
1
yeah,
second.
because we was on that stream with Troops. Big up Troops for what he did for Jamaica and everything, and everyone was there, yeah. But he brought out Aubameyang. You see how the way some men were moving for Aubameyang? I'm not gonna move like that unless it's Ronaldinho, bro. Ronaldinho and Thierry Henry are the two players I'll do the groupie thing for. Ronaldinho's the goal. Neymar's cold. They can never. Don't let them rewrite history, people. Neymar is one of the best Brazilians you've seen. We're not even gonna do all of that. He's big up R9, big up Ronaldinho, big up Rivaldo. The list goes on and on and on. Neymar. And one thing that I said at the beginning that's forgotten. Neymar had to source when he's playing with shit dons, bro. Like, he respectfully, Fred in the Freds. Look at what happened. Look at the guys he's around. He's been in the shittiest Brazilian generation. I don't want to send the guys that play for my club, but this is the most un-Brazilian. Like, how many Brazilians do you look at and think, oh yeah, serious Brazilians? Gabriel Jesus, playing style and whatnot. Yeah, man said Ronaldinho, Pogba, Neymar are my top three. Big up Pogba, but top three, I don't know, man. Nah, Neymar with the orange and black hypervenins in 2013 DG. Yeah, man. 2013, I was too old for that, innit? So Neymar wasn't mine. Ronaldinho was mine. Like, Ronaldinho was my guy, like the one that I was looking at on YouTube, like to the point where I think there's a Nike advert where he's hit the crossbar like 1,000,000 times.
That was the first video to get 1 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, no one. I don't care if it's edited. It's not edited. Ronaldinho did that. He did that. I believe he did that. Regardless, Ronaldinho's the GOAT. Messi's better than him, but he's not better than him. That'll make sense.
You know
to
what
some,
it is,
that
yeah?
won't make sense to others.
You know what it is? The reason why, yeah, the fact that, yeah, that advert, yeah, is even believable is because of how good he is. You know them ones, because it's the same with Steph Curry, bro. There's a thing out there where my man, he throws like full court, like overarm, and dashes the ball in, I think like 5 times in a row or something like that. A man is saying, "Oh, can't you see it's not real? It's not real." Brother,
I believe that.
The reason why it's real is because we know that he can do it.
That man put in there 10,000 hours, bro.
We know that he can do it, bro. Them man have done it. There was another advert, a Pepsi advert with David Beckham on the beach, blood, when he curls the ball into the dustbin, yeah? Exactly. And it's like, man are saying, oh, it's not real. It's real, blood.
It's
because
real,
even if it took him 50 takes,
hours, bro.
I know that he did it, bro. Because I know he can do it. You know them, man. So even if he done it twice out of 100 tries, it's Beckham, blood. The man know it's real, because Beckham can do that.
You can do it. David Beckham and Freddie Longberg are the only 2 players I've ever tried to ask my mom, when I was a little kid, can I dye my hair? Obviously, for obvious reasons, it was never going to bang. But yeah,
that's it.
Bex is cold. David Beckham's problem is, unfortunately, like, he was a celeb, innit? Like, people use that to take away from his football ability. Just Victoria Beckham, I'm a celeb. Like, people look at him like he's meaty. Bex was a legend. One of the best free kick takers I've seen.
That's it, bro. So at the end of the day, when man's got so much ability that you see it and you don't question it, that's how you know the level man's are.
Levels.
You know what I'm saying?
And every footballer should be able to do things like this, and they probably can, but it's different over there.
No, way different. Do you know what I mean? Them man should be able to do things that civilians look at and they're scratching their head.
Exactly.
They should be able to. That's what's supposed to separate them from everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's meant to. You know what I mean? 100%. And bro, the CR7 thing yesterday, obviously that man sent me the link. I was dying, bro. What's wrong with this brother? This bro is the youngest 40-year-old I've ever seen, you know? Like, man's 40 and he acts like he's 14, blood.
That's what happens when Piers Morgan's your brethren, isn't it? You're gonna move,
bro. The way Piers Morgan was just kissing man's ass here, that's the reason why man can be behaving like that. And the thing is, Like, bro, like that's how you know man's got yes men around him because, bro,
Hey,
no
yes,
one
man.
said to him, "Yo, blood, what you doing?"
You're doing too much. You're like, yeah, relax, fam. Like, hold your L, bro. Like, you're doing too much. But you're gonna have when you're Ronaldo, you're gonna have yes men, bro. You're gonna have yes men. You're gonna have people that are scared to overstep because if I say something, you're gonna exit me from the camp. I'm not around this quote unquote waviness now.
No,
Like,
it's crazy, bro. Like the petulance is crazy. And the thing is, yeah, when we signed him, he was like that, but you would think he would have grown out of that. Do you know what
yeah,
I'm
how he
saying?
got away with that? You know what? Him becoming lit made him bust case because if he was like an okay player, weren't Ronaldo, he might have got thumped up. But like, yeah, he did have that in him. He did have that. We used to play, you know, almost. It felt like every week was playing Man United, and he would do the most.
Yeah, facts. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was mad. Like the way man applauded the ref and that. And even though,
I can't lie, I
and
would have
this is
done
what I
that.
mean about man making it about himself. You've been sent off, get off the pitch. Even the applause and the thumbs up thing. But the Irish are the worst people to do that with because
They're
them
the
man are
worst,
just
bro.
they're
They're
piss
on
takers.
that.
So, bro, they
Bro.
was just like, yeah. Do
No
you know
one
what I'm
loves banter
saying?
more than the Irish. Pick them up. You're going mad. You couldn't have picked a better enemy. They're
Yeah,
on
trust
that.
me. You
You're
can't
making their
banter the
night
Irish
look better.
brothers. You get me? Like,
You don't
it's
wanna
one
mess
of
around
them
with
ones
them.
where you can't banter the Irish brothers like that. So they were just giving it. You know what I mean? Because, bro,
Hello?
that's their thing.
That's their thing. They didn't expect to beat Portugal or move to Portugal or do anything against Portugal. What do you mean Ronaldo's been sent off and we're licked off the beers and the Guinness and that? Pick up the Irish. They're on that. They're on that. You're moving mad. They
No,
thrive in them
100%.
kind of environments.
No,
Like,
facts.
yeah, exactly right. Like that comment. Exactly.
That's it. And what does that mean anyway? Because I think they're top of the group anyway, guys, aren't they? So, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones where I don't think that affects I don't think that affects how they go, like how they qualify or anything like that. I don't think it does, but people are saying that potentially he could miss a game at the tournament or something like that. Is that
Yeah, I
confirmed?
felt that because of the red card, didn't it? Yeah. It probably
Is that
would.
actually confirmed? Because if he does miss a game, it probably in the group stages it doesn't really mean much. But what I would say is, yeah, it's like the fact that he's still in starting 11s, yeah, is holding the nation back anyway, because he shouldn't be in starting 11s at that age because
He should be in
he's
the
not
squad.
there on merit. Yeah,
You
he's not
can't, he
there on
can't bang
merit.
in present day. Like it's not even the present. You're right about the merit and all of that rants here, but in the present day, you have to run, bro. Like whether I like it or not, it's systemic football. Man, have to run. Even if you're not a striker like Haaland, you have to do elements of that false nine shit. The midfield thing is mad.
Yeah.
Ronaldo means as great as Ronaldo is, and I don't want to be disrespectful to the GOAT, one of the GOATs in it, but you're playing with 10 men. Yeah, he might jump up there high and score, but you're playing with 10 men. The very fact that someone bordering on 40 is one of your main players, it's either bred in or incompetence or both.
Like,
no,
100%. So yeah, bro.
Would you make of that comment?
What's that?
Would you make of that comment? I'll be real, talent-wise, CR ain't better than Hazard. I don't know, man. Big up Hazard.
I agree. I agree. He's not better than Neymar either. Do you know what I'm saying?
What talent? Like just talent. Yeah. Neymar, you can't talk to him, but
football, in terms of pure footballing ability, Hazard's better. Neymar's better. Like for me, no problem.
Cristiano, like the entertaining Ronaldo at Man United, like when he was banging.
Even the Ronaldo at Man United, weren't better than what I know that Eden Hazard could do. Like
Hazard was more. Like, Ronaldo used to wow me more. Hazard was more like breathtaking. Like,
but you know what? The Ronaldo wow was different, innit? The Ronaldo wow was more. He's doing skills like. Remember when Denilson used to do the step overs and that? Like Denilson had mad quick feet, but we all knew that Denilson weren't like a madman because he wasn't scoring. It was just the skills, innit? Ronaldo had the skills.
Hazard was gracious, bro. Like he was.
But Hazard, when he picked up the ball and just jets and
just dribbled past
people. Like, bro, and then man's got the little whip top corner finish as well. Like Hazard, bro. Hazard
had the weird dribbling. You think you can nick it off him? He's gone. Like he's gone.
Hazard was fake. I'll be real, yeah. Hazard was fake.
Hazard played in the wrong generation, man. Hazard was kicking ball when stats and shit started to mean something.
Because there's man that I see, yeah, and I think in terms of when we're talking about talent, there's loads of players that have mad on the ball talent, bro. But they just don't go the level. The reason why Ronaldo's gone to the level that he's gone to is not because of his talent, it's because of his application.
He wanted it.
Yeah. He looks after himself. He does everything in football to give himself the edge on other players. It's not just ability, bro, because Ronaldo's ability was good, but we've seen Hatem Ben Arfa, bare ability. He didn't have Ronaldo's application.
And
if he
credit to
did,
Ronaldo for that one there, to be fair.
100%. Do you know what I'm saying? So, man have to look at Ronaldo's application. Like, he's not the best technical footballer that man have seen. We've seen bare technical footballers, yeah, that were better than him, but we haven't seen anyone that's put it all together from being an athlete to putting everything together and being that guy, bro. We haven't seen it.
From like 06, I would say 06 to maybe 2-3 years again. I can't remember, so long ago, but from 06 to around 2-3 years into his Madrid time, before he become this mad striker, I can't lie, man. I have to respect Cristiano Ronaldo's thing still.
That Cristiano Ronaldo, the Ballon d'Or year, Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United.
The season after he had the little winking at Rooney thing, safe.
It was amazing to watch, but I can't lie. There was something about, you know, that low center of gravity. Hazard received the ball back to play a role in and out, whip
the shoulders,
bruv, different,
gracious, like. Because he's not traveling, well, he probably is, but he's not traveling fast or whatever. But it's like Hazard just dumping. Though Hazard was something.
But this is what I'm saying. Hazard was sick, bro. Like, there's certain players, yeah, that like man have seen in the Premier, and they've done bare individual things.
The ball in the Premier League still.
They don't get enough credit. Suarez is another one. Sanchez is another one at Arsenal. Alexis,
baby.
For like 2 seasons, yeah. Alexis was like, bro, you just give him the ball and he'll win you the game on his own.
Alexis, you know what? Alexis is one of the best players I've seen play for my club. Bearing in mind, I'm not saying he's Henry and that. I've seen Henry, Vieira, the list goes on, like a teenage Jack Wilshere. Like Alexis, I don't know what it is yet, but I think the Hazards, the Alexises, and all of those kind of players that we mentioned, it's like you'll be in the game, you'll be at the game, apologies. And it's like there's an aura, there's a vibes, there's an energy. You just always feel like something could happen. Ozil's another one. I don't know about Coutinho. Shout Coutinho. I don't think you're with these man still, Coutinho, but I hear that comment. Coutinho's not with them, man, dear man.
Bro,
capable of moments of madness.
No, but Coutinho's talent was crazy. You see that whip that Coutinho has?
Nah,
that little
roll. Coutinho was aggressive with ripping you. I've seen it against my club. Mahrez is up there.
Bro, like, and even, bro, listen. And I always say to you, man, Dimitri Payet, had the single best season, that I've seen in the Premier League.
One of the best.
From a player that's coming to the Prem.
Referring to still.
Yeah, that's a player that's coming to the Prem and just had like hit the ground on a mad thing. Like he was playing Premier League football like it was playground football.
Do you know
like,
who slept on as well?
What's that?
Tevez slept on.
Facts, Tevez as well. But this is what I'm saying. When I'm talking about pure ability, I had Tevez above Rooney when he was at Man United. I didn't want Tevez to go. Tevez was my favourite out of them three. Disgusting Tevez footballer.
Bro, when he went to Man City and you knew Man City were playing Norwich, or to be fair, Liverpool against Norwich, slightly us with Ramsey against Norwich, it was cash money. Tevez, one of the most disrespectful footballers I've seen in the Premier League. He's done, because I remember when Tevez was a reball. He stopped being a reball when he scored against you, man, and he kept the man in the league and that. Like he was a Tevez was Bandili for a sec. He was Mascherano as well. They were shit for a sec, and then see, we don't even have relegation.
Tevez literally scored the goal to keep them up, then moved to Man United, and then Tevez was moving wicked.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Agents as well. I bet that weren't even a real agent. That was probably his brethren. He saw the angle,
some reboot thing. That man said he was sleeping. He was just staying in a hotel waiting for a signing, and that he would have gone anywhere. That they would just,
you know, it's Banduli. How does Alan Pardew get Mascherano and Tevez? That's
on loan.
Banduli calls.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them, bro. Both of them. You don't even see that again. Football's gone, man. We might.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Football's too prim and proper them times. When we saw Mascherano and Tevez, man said they were just waiting in a hotel room for the call, to go do a medical. Brother, what? And
I swear they were the times where you could, I can't remember what it's called, but you could, it's a bit booky, but agents could actually own some of the football.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sure West Ham had to buy like 15% from this one and give peace to the club and do other shit. Like, bring this back, man. When it meant this, when it meant something. I'm sure even Tony Blair's son was bookie in South America with players. I'm sure. Anyone, I beg someone Google this. I'm sure Tony Blair's son done something bookie with South American talent. And you don't even have that. When have you heard South American players say, oh yeah, I used to play for burgers? I remember Tevez saying that. Roberto Carlos saying I played for either that or soda.
Yeah, for food and that. Yeah.
Anymore. That's where the waviness comes from.
It's different. That's what I mean. So it was the combination. That's why Tevez was that for me, because Tevez had the hunger and the aggression of a Rooney, but man had that South American tech as well.
And
You know
didn't give a
them.
fuck about learning English. Like, bro, Tevez didn't care about none of that. Even Soccer
Yeah.
Aid, like 2 years ago or something, he's sourcing, man. Like,
Yeah,
Tevez
no,
was cold,
Tevez
bro.
different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's just got that. He plays with that little chip on his shoulder as well. He plays like a gangster, bro. That's why.
Big up Abdullahi in the chat. See, I knew I weren't making this up. I remembered that Tony Blair's son, Nicky Blair, was a football agent who established an agency, Magnitude Brazil Sports Limited, to sign and represent young football talent from South America, particularly Brazil. I knew I weren't
That's
making that up.
crazy, you
Big up
know.
you, Abdullahi, for that.
Man said Tony Blair's you know, bro.
I knew he was. Nah, he
He's in
done
the
something. I
favelas,
remember that. He was Buki, and his dad's a politician, so you know their own Bukiness. Nah, you know they don't fuck me. You know they don't fuck me, bro. Come on.
That's amazing, you know. You see what I'm saying? Nah,
I know I
that's
weren't
too
making that
funny.
up.
So now we've seen some real talented players, yeah. We've seen some real talented players in the Premier League, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just that obviously CR7 was the guy that put a lot of things together in it, and he gets a lot of credit for it, and rightly so. But when man's talking about pure footballing ability, we've seen some real giants, man. We've seen some real giants in this league, bro. So it's one of them ones. It's a completely different conversation, bro. You know what I mean? Certain men are old enough to have seen Dennis Bergkamp, bro. You know what I mean? We've seen some bad boy players, like real technicians,
now, man,
in it.
Things that you shouldn't be rating, like
like bro,
the nerds
like we
took
wouldn't
over
be
football now.
like bro. Bergkamp 9 times out of 10, the weight of pass was perfect, the decision making was perfect, everything was perfect. Man, we're not giving man credit for 5-yard passes, and these little nowadays you get an assist for passing the ball to the side 5 yards.
And man are talking about XG and chance created, and I'm a footballing nerd, so I'm not against XG in that, but it's bare out of context. How do you even quantify what is an expected chance or whatever? But that's the thing, we've got over information, so that any nerd that wears tight clothes and speaks formal can come on the internet or YouTube chatting shit, or on the TV just talking nonsense, bro. Football's gone. Half of these guys that we rate, they'd get rubbed out in today's day and age because they ain't got 1 million goals, 1 million assists. The heat map is not to the left and the right where people want. Haaland, I actually think Haaland, you're unlucky. I think you should have been in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, if he was in that era, he would have fit in perfectly in that era. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, I say, oh, not aesthetically pleasing. Okay, when he bullies you and they put a ball in behind, well, can you stop Haaland? You can't. The only way to stop Haaland is the supply line. That's how you know you're good at football.
Yeah, you have to cut off the supply line, 100%. That's exactly what you need to do.
Any defender, it don't matter how good they are in this day and age, whether they play for Arsenal, United, whatever. It's not to say they're going to be pussies. Nobody wants to play against Haaland. No one wants to play against Haaland. The guy's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's it. And this is facts about Bale, but this is what I'm trying to say.
Even when Bale was shit, bro. Remember when he scored a free kick against Arsenal when he was a left back? When Bale was shit before he went out
but this is what I'm saying about Bale. That's why Gareth Bale for me is like a throwback in that sense as well, because these man there are just throwing up goal of the month, like every single month.
And he didn't give a fuck about ball like that.
Yeah, and you don't have ballers now that every month these men are throwing up goal of the month contenders. The game's changed. The game's more system based. It's more about recycling the ball. It's not about man doing those things.
There's only a couple, man. There's only Declan Rice and Saka and people of that ilk.
That's crazy, bro. Declan Rice done the 2 free kicks, never to be seen again,
and Chelsea,
bro.
And you
never to be seen again, bro. We're not doing the Declan Rice thing.
It was Wayne Rooney-esque. Dalman's loading.
We're not doing that.
He's loading.
You know what I mean? Yeah? Wayne Rooney scored 2 free kicks against you, man, innit? You know that.
So much man have drilled in my club, I can't remember. It doesn't matter, bro. That shit's changed. That shit's changed, bro. We do the drillings now. Bro,
that's what I mean. So,
if you did it during the Emirates era against my club when we had like Almunia and that, I have to tax it. I can't rate it. That's one thing I give Cristiano Ronaldo when he scored from 40 yards. That is the most rattled I've ever been about a goal conceded. Because on one hand, I was like, it's Ronaldo. Maybe
that was near post as well, innit?
Yeah, I was like, maybe it's destiny in that. But then I looked at Almunia. One, I'm on you already because you get ripped week in, week out. I'm like, fam, it's 40 yards.
Post, and it bounced and that, like, it's all automatic.
It's 40 yards, bro. You're a Premier League brother. It's 40 yards. It's 40 yards. Everybody, I remember the game. I'm even getting PTSD. I watched Ronaldo sizing it up. It weren't like a sneak attack.
Yeah, man thought it's too far, innit? Everyone was looking at it like, surely he don't shoot.
40 yards, man.
Yeah.
And they used to say, surely not play for England. England used to be in the pits of hell.
Yeah.
Hell. Even my gaffer, they used to say you could play for them as well. It's cool though, man. Won't slander Super Mick.
Nah, it's too funny, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Actually, too funny. I mean, but
40 yards.
The
And the
game is the game.
disrespectful counter attacks. So you man, a pussy house for that. You see why I love us doing the corner boys thing against you lot. See why I love this, man. Yeah,
Mad
winning the
thing.
league.
Seeing it, bro. Well, hey, before we wrap, yeah, we redirecting. We got Rants and Ghana, but bro, what you saying about Man City now, bro? You say about Man City, it's still cozy, innit?
You man are still twerking for City. Well, stop
Nah,
twerking
bro,
for
I'm just
Vegas.
asking you, bro.
I don't know
Do you know what I'm saying? Because
what's
City
going on with
applying
City.
pressure.
What's going on with City? Like, I don't. You need to be specific, Rants. What are you talking about with City?
I don't know
What's
the
happened?
momentum, the way they bust Liverpool's head, bro. Do you know it's looking
Define
mad,
momentum.
bro.
Oh, they beat Liverpool. Oh, I've seen
But they
Liverpool lose like
smoked
3, 4,
Liverpool. They
5
didn't even
games this
beat
season.
Liverpool. They smoked them, you know.
Yeah, they smoked Liverpool. I've seen Liverpool get smoked a couple of times. You gotta be specific what you're referring to, Rants.
But I'm just asking you, bro. Is it still cozy? Is it still comfortable at the top, man? You know what I mean? It was lonely at the top a few weeks ago, bro. It's not lonely anymore.
I don't know. What I will say is, one, I don't look at the league table. Two, a couple of international breaks before we was behind City and Liverpool. Now we're apparently in front of them. It's Manchester City. They've got unique qualities with Erling Haaland, Donnarumma, many a player, and Pep Guardiola. I'm happy apparently because the chat is saying we're 4 points clear. That can change to a point before we kick the ball against Spurs. We relish this. It is this, man. You know what? Hungry, bro. Fuck anyone that's not throwing up the A's up to threes up on the corner, boys. Everyone's getting moved to. We're moving to everyone. You see what we're doing? And you see what we're doing before our thing's even lit. So what do you think's going to happen when Eze's back in? Saka's back in. Dalman and Wanyeri are getting gassed. You know what Declan Wilkinson does? Declan Beckham. Bro, I don't care about no City shit. I don't care about City, Liverpool, all of these. And I'm going to say this again, and I've said it before to you, Rants. I can't tell you if I'm winning the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Premier League, the Champions League, all of it. May 2026, Arsenal have a trophy.
I hear it.
I
hear it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, we'll be there.
Now. We do this thing.
We'll be there. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you'll be there as well, Deluded, because we'll definitely be there. Do you know what I'm saying? When it doesn't happen. So
it's not a that thing, Rants. It's not this season. It's not a why are you an Arsenal fan where you can just wait. It's not a that thing now. It's a trophy thing. Like I'm telling you, it's not a that thing. There's no I told you so. Just wait, Arsenal fans. Trust me. Silverware, man. It's different. We're inevitable now. You know what we do. Corner boys in the building.
I hear it, people.
Oh, you can hear it, but you're gonna see it. May 2026.
Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna see it, but I hear it though.
We're here, man. We're here. And again, like that comment says, trophy is waking up every day. 100%. 100%. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. We're winning everything.
Bro,
man.
Listen.
Calm down,
people.
Relax. We're winning something.
Saying on that note, you know what I'm saying? Redirection. You know what I mean? Rants and Ghana up next, bruv. You know what I mean? Deluded live shortly, blood. Let them know what you got coming up as well. And obviously, the link to the channel is in the title. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, people.
Far too kind. Big up the chat. Big up Rants. Big up myself. Obviously, 5:45. So that's what, 2 minutes. I've got Kenny Ken. Gonna just waffle about Arsenal, to be honest. There's always content. But yeah, Rants said him and Lee Gunner is always a great one. I'm gonna have to catch that on a replay. But yeah, man, there's the man am making content. So subscribe,
that's it.
The like, do all of that, man.
And yo, big up. You know what it was? The CR7 free kick. It went in bare low, innit? It went in bare low. It went in bare low. That's why man felt like it bounced. But I felt like it, bro. It went in bare low. I remember how low it went in.
First time, Rants. Almunia is the first time I've seen a next professional footballer bread the next one, because you just went, oh, it's Ronaldo. Oh my god, free kick. But you could have saved that, bro. As great as it was, maybe it was great. You could have saved, bro, 40 yards. 40 yards. I'm a hypocrite because I couldn't save it, but bro, you're in goal, bro. And what makes me more mad, bro, you lot done some disgusting counters, but you see why that's changed now? We're here now, innit? This is why we beat Man United every day of the fucking week when it actually matters. And we won the league on your block. Let's tranquillo.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear it, but
and because you know what, United, you lot are our favorite pagans. So when we win something in May 2026, all the Peckham Reds, I beg you lot, Islington N5, you're welcome. There's Henny there, there's Ray there, everything for you, man. Everything. I don't know what spliffs are, but I'm sure someone can point you in that direction.
We're gonna see, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see people.
I'm telling you this. Clip this. Put this on Rants clips.
But just don't hide in it. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Never hide in front line.
Just make sure the energy is the same and it doesn't change up.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? If things don't go to plan.
There's no way we fuck that up. 4 opportunities. It's different. Man, look around my team. I see Magalhaes. I see Saliba. I see Timber. I see Lewis Kelly.
I hear it, bro.
Fury. The list goes on. I see Eze. The young G's are crazy. The older ones are wavy. Like, come on, man. Corner boys in the building, my guy.
I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people. Big yourselves up. You know what I'm saying? We're back here with Rants and Ghana, people. Catch you.